going straight to the pub?
Hey! Said you're making that one last quite a while, aren't you? You realise we close in about 5 minutes?
Sadly, yes.
Well, we've all got our homes to go to at some point, haven't we?
I know. Just in no rush to get there.
Wait a minute. You're not this guy that everybody's talking about, are you? The super cop.
I'm everything they say I am and then some.
I thought it was you. I'll tell you one thing. See the way you saved them kids? It was miraculous. You're a true hero. I mean, I bet you get treated like a prince at home, eh?
Let's just say home isn't the office.
Well, it can't be that bad.
Look.
That.
If you run a pub and people at home don't notice, it's no big deal. I save people's lives and people don't notice. It's fucking crushing. You wouldn't understand. I'm sure the lads will clear up my tab.
Oh, whatever.
Are you a Truman?
Excuse me?
Are you Truman? Carl Truman?
Yes, that's me. And you are?
Sorry, I've heard so much about you. Thought you'd be bigger. I just mean, I'd imagine you differently.
Sorry to disappoint.
Oh, it's not a problem, sir. We have a suspect in custody, a Hugo Toms. To do with the Alice Toms murder case. Does that mean anything to you?
Not a thing.
Well, she was beaten to death, sir, and we suspect her husband, but he refuses to talk to anyone except you.
Probably read about me in the paper.
Indeed. I mean, we could forget about the super cop.
Is this him?
Yes. How's the suspect?
No clue. What? I'm not going in there. That guy gives me the willies.
What, has he got two heads or something?
He's very flippant.
It's probably just a coping mechanism.
Am I supposed to be coping with something? Well, I'm going to go and talk to the murder suspect now, which I suspect will be easier than talking to you two.
Well, we'll be right outside.
Be safe.
Hugo Toms.
Why not?
You just weren't what I was expecting.
I never am. Sit, please. So glad they sent you. You're a tricky one to get hold of.
How long have you been married, Mr. Toms?
4 years. You?
Excuse me?
I see your wedding ring. How long have you been married?
We're investigating you, Hugo, not me.
Oh, really? Investigating me for what?
Your wife, Alice, was found beaten to death this morning.
And?
And this pithy attitude that you have has led us to believe that you did it.
What if I did? What if I struck her so many times that she shuffled off this mortal coil and onto the next? I fail to see the problem here.
Was that a confession?
Oh, no. You still haven't answered my question. How long have you been married?
4 years.
You see, we're not so different, you and I.
My wife's alive.
Depends on what your definition of alive is. Just because she's still breathing doesn't necessarily mean she has a life she can live. Tell me, Mr. Truman, why does a man beat his wife?
I fail to see the relevance.
Oh, just humour me.
Insecurities,
Do I seem insecure to you?
lack of satisfaction, bored with life. Idle hands are the devil's playthings.
Trust me. He has far better things to do than play with your hands.
You mean your hands?
I still don't think you know why a man would beat his wife. Tell me, Super Cop, how is your wife? Is she loving? Caring?
I think I'll return when you're a little more compliant. Hello? Hello!
Are you quite finished?
Hello?
Please, Mr. Truman, sit down. You're embarrassing yourself.
Why is this door locked?
How should I know? I thought you were the one in charge here. Or was I wrong? You don't think I'm a bad person, do you?
Think that you're a criminal.
Super Cop thinks I'm a criminal. What does Kyle Truman think?
There's no difference.
Oh. I think there's someone out there who might disagree. We're on the same page now, I see.
Look, I don't know what you think you know, but
I know more than you could possibly imagine. I've seen more than you could possibly imagine. I know your ins and outs, your darkest desires, your despair, the bitter burdens that you bear, the truth that you carry in your heart. I've seen it all, and you know it.
it's difficult.
I don't want excuses, I want results.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I'm just here to show you where you could be, where you shouldn't want to be.
I'm not a bad person.
Well, it depends who I'm talking to. Super Cop, the man everyone admires, or the man behind him? The man whose home life can't compare to his office, whose frustrations eat away at him until he does the unthinkable. The true man.
I am. Truman.
You could be a great man, as long as you're not stupid. I think it's time we sign that confession.
Officers! Officers!
I thought you were going straight to the pub.
Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go back to New Orleans. You know it hurts. Baby, I'm way
I'm
down
so
here.
sorry.
You know I'm way down here. don't go. Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go back to New Orleans. You know it hurts me so. Baby, I'm way down here. You know I'm way down here. Baby, I'm way down here on old Parchman's farm. Baby, please don't.